Hey, Myra.
Hey, Andrea.
Welcome back to another episode of Chismear con las primas.
Episode 31.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Good. You?
Good. Fucking cold.
Yes.
I thought we were done.
No.
I thought we were gonna be in 50s.
No,
It's cold.
I'm still waiting for the blizzard.
Like, if it's gonna be this cold, it better be snowing.
Nope.
So rude. But we're gonna just jump straight into it because we got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
What are we starting with?
Chisme. So grab y'all's tea and get ready. Okay. So it finally happened to me. Me and the wifey was finally getting down. Then out of nowhere, my willy just stopped. I have ADHD, so I'm not sure if I was just thinking about what I'm going to have. And I thought for too long, and my little guy just gave out. IDK, if there's any advice. But I was thinking of trying those gas station duck pills. IDK, if y'all's significant other have done anything like that, and if so, would they recommend it?
I wouldn't recommend you get any pills from a gas station. First off,
I love that he said my Willie and then he said my little guy.
oh, he's proud of him.
Wow. What was her reaction? That's what I want to know. What are you looking up so fast? Oh,
Gas
she's looking up
station
the
duck pills.
I think he meant fuck pills. No? Duck pills, that's what they're
Oh.
legit called?
No, they're dick pills.
Oh,
I thought
that's why he said duck.
he put duck.
I appreciate it. The censorship. Um, we've never tried anything like that. JC hasn't had that issue before. Have y'all tried that?
No, duck pills?
No, like any type of
No.
enhancement
No.
drug. No?
No.
Are you sure that you don't know Jose's ever tried it?
No.
Hey guys, they want to know if they would recommend it. What the fuck? I don't even know what to fucking say. Myra?
Yeah, don't do it because based off of what this article says, one person after taking a pill from the gas station an hour later got nauseous and dizzy. Would you take a pill from the gas station
This guy
if
said
your willy wasn't working?
He said he was getting down with his wife and his little willy gave out.
So he's asking for advice if that's ever happened.
I said that's never happened to us, nor have we ever used any type of enhancement.
I knew a guy that used to take them. Like,
I've had patients that have came
But
to the
because
ER
his willy didn't work, or because
just because he wanted to fucking
hard on.
go on for fucking
Yeah,
hours.
I've literally had patients who have came in, because theirs wouldn't wear off, and they just had a straight boner. I think we had in the first ER I was in, we drained 3 of them, and by drained I meant like
their wee wee.
Yeah, because the blood, it's erected, and if you don't get it down after a certain amount of time, you lose circulation to it because it's so hard. So yeah, nerve damage and everything. So we literally had to, well, not we, but the doctors literally had to stick a needle in it and freaking syringe
That's
out
painful,
some blood.
huh?
Yeah,
That gives me satisfaction knowing that y'all suffer in a way.
Well, in a way, yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Well, I had to hold it, and it was a little awkward,
Yeah.
but yeah. I've to 3 different men. So I mean, I've seen it happen to where I guess they were just sensitive to it. Some of them had said like they take it often, and this time it just didn't. It wasn't coming down. I would say be very careful if you do choose to use any type of enhancement drug. I don't know. What were you thinking about? Like what?
So he said his ADHD he has ADHD and he feels like that kicked in while they were being intimate. His thought process went elsewhere and then he just went
Me. He was like squirrel.
Yeah, during sex.
I mean, but I feel like if you're like you should be pretty into it that your mind doesn't go somewhere else because I'm pretty like
well maybe he turned
brain.
his head somewhere and looked at an object and that reminded him
try the lights
something.
off. Just turn the lights off so you don't see anything else and get distracted by anything else. Yeah. I don't. I'm focusing on what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Do you
like
have ADHD?
Fucking scattered brain. You can ask JC. I'm fucking scattered brain like no other.
Is
like,
that ADHD?
Yes.
And she gets mad.
Bad.
I don't remember shit, but it's like we talk about 50 topics.
Fuck off. Okay, we're done. You can go back.
Well, I think
Just
if
be
he's wanting
careful.
to use a pill,
Make sure she's in agreement. Make
maybe get your hormones checked.
read the side effects. Yeah, because you could be low in testosterone or something. But no, maybe he did just get distracted. Maybe it
Well,
was like
then,
nothing else.
yeah, but then if he did get distracted, why would he think about taking the pills from
So that it
the
doesn't
gas
happen. So
station?
even if he gets distracted, he still has a hard on.
Yeah, so it may also be his hormones too, though.
Maybe.
I
This is
don't
not
know.
medical advice though.
No, but I do think it's very important for men to get their hormones checked
Yeah,
because
of
I feel
course.
like men don't talk a lot about their health and their
Yeah,
hormones
but
and
we're
all
not talking
that.
about mental health.
No, but it's
Um
very important. Do you want? I don't want my man to die.
yeah, no, I know. That's not what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying we're not gonna jump on that topic right now
No.
because this man is asking for serious help here.
That's
But
serious help. Get your hormones levels checked.
okay, anyways, good luck with that. Give us an update. I want to know what your girl said. Like, what happened? Like, I would have been like, excuse me, are you cheating on me? Where's your mind?
What?
That's what I would have thought. Like, are you not attracted to me? Why are you suddenly getting
But
soft?
then wouldn't you shame him? Because what it's out of his control. What if it has nothing to do with other people and
Yeah,
it's just
but
he doesn't
my
even know what
my
happened and you're
toxic
shaming him?
mindset would still be like, motherfucker, are you cheating on me? You don't think I'm cute no more? Or what? Like literally that would be me. Anyways, jumping into the next one. Any advice on sticking to a routine better? I'm trying this app, but I hate technology.
Go ahead. I'm really
We're very
horrible.
bad
Yeah.
with sticking to routine.
This year is my plan to at least stick to one.
Yeah.
But what do they say? It takes like 30
21.
21 times
21 days.
to make it a habit.
21 days to make it a habit.
Yeah, so see?
Just go 21 days. That's all you have to do and just tell yourself 21 days.
Even if you fall off, get back on it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm barely on day 5 of going to the gym. Well, it would have been day 5 today, but it's going to be my off day and we'll be back this weekend. But of being consistent,
She
of going to
hasn't
the
gotten her
gym.
priorities straight
I've
yet.
been a vegetarian for 2 weeks straight. That is a routine.
That is a routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
don't-
right. Yeah. I didn't come for you for that. I said priorities.
Whatever. I guess.
But yeah,
Instead of having
Good-
a fat
good
ass,
luck.
I'm here.
if you do find some advice though, let us know because we're
Yeah.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
What is that supposed to mean?
What?
My fat ass is here.
No, I said instead of me getting a fat ass, I'm here.
Oh.
Damn.
Priorities, you see?
Next one. Gossip girl here. I can't with
I
you.
love that.
Your one and only source into the scandalous lives of 2 coworkers getting caught being nasty at work. Part 4. Is it part 4? I thought it was part 3.
No, part 4.
Yeah? No, it's
No,
part 3.
part 3.
Yeah, girl. Part 3, girl. I'll start where I left off. The day after Sydney sent Stu home for. Okay, where'd you get these names first of all?
Remember, she said Sydney and Stu.
I know.
I just don't know why Stu.
That's
though.
why I was saying Stu. The day after Sydney sent Stu home for being high, they both avoided each other all day. We all assumed that they broke things off since she did him dirty. Well, we were wrong. When she was leaving work, he walked her out to her car and she invited him to a Mavs game that night, which I would like to add that all the leaders in each department were going to attend this game. It clearly shows that these people don't care and will continue to be in a relationship that affects their work. I knew things weren't going to change and it was time for me to find a new job. The following week, when we all returned to work, I overheard Sydney telling Stu that the CEO of the company pulled her to the side and mentioned an email she received about Sydney's behavior at work. She was stressing out. The next day, she didn't show up for work. We were all curious where she was. We asked Stu and he said she was sick. Later that day, the CEO and HR came to our department and notified us that Sydney is under investigation and she will be gone for a while. We were all shocked and couldn't believe what was happening. We all looked at each other and wondered if she was coming back or did she get fired. Find out what happens next in the next episode. Until next time, primas, love your favorite listener. XOXO Gossip Girl. I cannot. Wow. Karma is a fucking bitch. Karma is a motherfucking bitch.
Only if she didn't come back.
What do you
Because what
mean?
if she came back? Because here
That's
it made it
true.
seem like she got notified by a higher up that she was like somebody kind of gave her the red flag. Hey,
Yeah.
this is what got sent to me. Somebody at work is basically snitching on y'all.
I mean, but it says she's going to be gone for a while. And I feel like if she wasn't going to be fired eventually, I don't know. Yeah, I mean that would suck if she did come back because that's kind of like a slap in the face. Like, okay,
Hey,
like,
let's just take a couple of days off. That way, everybody makes it seem like we did something to
yeah,
you, and then
yeah.
you'll be back.
Oh, y'all better hold her too. Y'all better fucking be like,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's unacceptable. So can we sleep around 2? Can we get a raise too? And why isn't Stu being investigated?
Yeah.
If
Why
Stu
didn't
was
he get
clocking,
fired?
if he's clocking 180 hours that he is not working, how is he getting away with that?
How's he acting right now that she's gone?
Yeah, that too. Can't wait to hear part 4.
When you say Stu, I picture Stewie.
I do too.
Right?
I do
I just
too.
picture him
That's
kissing like
so
this big
funny.
ass tall
That
woman,
is so
Stewie.
funny that you
Mommy,
said that.
mommy.
I think my girl is cheating on me. Just little things I've noticed here and there. She doesn't call me on her lunches anymore and spends a lot of time on her phone, but doesn't keep it away. And I've looked through it and found nothing.
I mean, there are some girls out there too that are pretty good at
Hiding shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Check to see if there's this app that looks like a calculator on her phone and it's not actually a calculator and it's actually a chatting app. And a lot of people don't know about that. Or see if she has a
I didn't know.
Snapchat and she's having conversations with other people because those delete after 24 hours.
Which ones?
Snapchat.
Oh,
You can set it to where
oh.
it deletes immediately or like, or maybe it's just a work fling. Look at me saying that she is cheating on you. She's cheating on you, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Talk to her first.
Mm-hmm.
Get your doubts out of the way. And I think if when you talk to somebody they kind of give it away themselves, no?
I feel like, yeah. Like,
Right?
they
Because
either try to cover it up, like,
unless they're really good at lying, but I
yeah.
feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, you should kind of be able to tell like their histals or oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's out of her character.
Mm-hmm. Like, she's not telling the full truth here.
Yeah. So ask her first cuz you may be looking too into it, but I mean I I would kind of look into it too.
Have you
if she
tried calling her on her lunch?
Yeah.
Try maybe like, hey, can I take you lunch on this day? Or should my ass would just show up to take her lunch. Like, I would just take lunch and be like, hey, baby, and just show up and see
Mhm.
how she reacts. I think that would be a tell all
But
because
if
she's either going to
yeah,
freak out and be like, what the fuck are you doing here?
but if he's not allowed to show up, then you call her during lunch or have has he asked why?
Why wouldn't he be able to show up?
There's some employers that don't allow people to show up for lunch.
Is she not going out to lunch?
Some employers don't allow like they'll have like
Like
your
work
lunch
room?
room. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little sketch.
But if she's spending a lot of time on her phone, you feel like things are different. I mean, just like girls or guys, they can easily delete everything. I think
Yeah.
people have gotten a lot better with hiding shit.
Yeah. I like that you're overthinking because I didn't think guys overthunk
Overthunk.
overthunk stuff like this.
Is that a word? I don't think that's.
I don't think that's a
Yeah,
word.
that's not it.
I don't know. Maybe you're reading too much into it. Maybe you're not doing it enough. Maybe you're not
Well, what do we tell a
catching her
girl?
attention anymore.
What would we tell a girl?
Bitch,
It's
he's
a gut
cheating on you.
feeling.
Let's go.
Listen to
Yeah.
your gut.
Yeah.
Well, the same
I think
thing
your
for
gut's
you.
never wrong. Your gut is never wrong. And if you truly believe that she's cheating on you, I would just ask her and be like,
Mhm.
hey, I've noticed this and this and this and this. Like, I've noticed you're not calling me on your breaks anymore. Is there something going on? Like,
Yeah.
just talk to her.
That's first step
Mm-hmm.
before jumping to conclusions and assuming she
Yeah.
is.
Because she's going to get all like defensive. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck would you think I'm cheating on you? Like, are you cheating on me? Blah, blah. And she's going to flip the script on you.
Now, after that, after you ask her if you still feel like she's lying and cheating on you, then just walk away.
I would show up at work.
But what's the point? Because you're not going to
If she's telling me no, like, no, nothing's going on. I'm just super busy at work now. I just have a lot of work.
And you still don't believe it.
And I
Why
still don't believe
continue,
it?
though?
Because I'm going to make sure this is his girl, right? So if you love him, I want to be certain, if I have a gut feeling, all right, I'm just going to show up at work.
But let's say he shows up and she's not. Then she gets upset because it's like, I told you. You should have taken my word for it.
But what if it's like him taking her flowers or something? That shouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like, it should just be, like, if JC showed up at my job just to take me flowers, I'd be like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You're so sweet. I don't know.
Just go with your gut feeling.
Yeah. Good
But
luck with
ask.
that.
Yeah, let us know.
I found your podcast this past weekend and I absolutely love it. I love that y'all go on tangents, but they somehow make sense and y'all talk about just random stuff. Hello from Callie. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Do you actually? Because I hate when we go on tangents because I feel like people are going to be like, why are y'all so scatterbrained?
Everybody's scatterbrained though.
Like when I'm editing the videos, I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. Talking about like shit that doesn't even make sense.
But the world doesn't make sense.
I guess.
You see?
Mm-hmm. How do I tell my husband it's time for him to find a new job because the one he is in is no longer doing it for our family? I'm a stay-at-home mom and he does not want me to work, but I've offered to go back to work multiple times and I understand he wants to support us, but the job that he's at is not doing that right now.
Just tell him, hey, babe, like you got to look at your options.
Yeah.
Other options, especially if he doesn't want to work. I mean, she's willing to contribute, but he's doesn't
Yeah.
want her to.
I mean, I would just be straight up, be like, hey, either you need to find something else or I'm going to look for a part time. Like, I'm doing this so we can both grow together. Why are we struggling when we don't need to?
Mm-hmm.
I would just sit down and have a conversation. You should be able to do that with your husband and just talk to him like, hey, I know you want me to be a stay at home mom, but in order for me to do that, like, I have to feel financially secured. And in order for me to feel that, I need you to either get a second job, which is going to take time away from your family, or I need you to get a better job, that's going to cover everything.
Or I'm going to get a job.
Or I'm going to get a part time and I'll work here and there, just try to meet in the middle or try to get, like negotiate it somehow. Just so, and like, don't belittle him. Like, oh, you're not getting paid enough, blah, blah, just kind of say it.
Because men are
like,
very prideful,
they
especially
are,
when
very.
it comes to them providing for their family.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he could be under a lot of stress too. So just approach it lightly.
Yeah, and I mean, it could be that he's thinking the same thing and he's scared to take the jump or he doesn't know how to approach it. So, I mean, just tread lightly, but I would just sit down and talk to him. Okay, so one of the questions that Myra had asked is it okay to vent about your spouse to someone else?
I think so.
You think so?
Yes, not just anybody though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't vent to just anybody, somebody that you are close with. Because I think if you vent to just anybody, they put like their little evil eye. You know what I mean? Like their veneno in there, and then you just get that.
Like they get a like satisfaction out of like knowing that y'all are having issues.
And then that's when like bad seeds are planted.
Yeah.
So I think yes, it's okay to vent about your spouse, because then who else would you?
Yeah. I think, I think it's very important to have at least one person that you can talk to about when your husband's just annoying you, when they said something stupid. Hey, am I overreacting about this? Hey, what do you think about this? Like, I think it's super important to have that person because there's just shit that you can't talk to about your spouse. And I tell JC the same thing. I'm like, you need to have guy friends. Like, you need to have someone that you can trust and like vent about me to them because I know I'm a lot. I know you need to talk to somebody about me, even though he doesn't. But I think it's super important.
Well, do you think it's harder though for men to kind of find somebody that they trust? Because I feel like kind of men hold back a lot. They want to have that relationship with another guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like they don't know how, or they don't think it's okay, or if they do, they think guys shouldn't be talking about issues like that.
Well, JC just says like I don't feel the need, like I don't feel the need to like have to talk about you to somebody else. Like I just don't think it's that serious. Like I just talk to you if I'm having an issue about you and I'm like, you're no fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like me, I'll literally text Abby. I'm like, dude, why are fucking men like this? Like, why do they do this? And I'll like totally tell her what JC just did. And she's like, dude, you won't fucking believe what so and so did the other fucking day. Talking about her boyfriend. And I'm like, dude, why are they fucking like this? And it's just, it's so important to have that. So, you know.
And that doesn't mean you and your spouse have a bad relationship.
No,
or
not at all.
Don't know how to communicate. No. It's just you need that separate time so that you can see an outsider's perspective, and you may be in the wrong.
Yeah, that too.
But you're just not going to hear that from your spouse.
I think it's so important to have that person that you can vent to about like just stupid shit or whatever.
I mean, but there is a lot of people that think that's so bad, to allow somebody else into your relationship. Like they see that as something negative.
I feel like people who have that belief have experienced something negative with it. I wouldn't confide in Abby if I didn't confide in her 1,000,000%. She is the
Mhm.
type of person that I know that if her and my man are in the same room, I don't have to worry about anything. You know, as where I've had other friends that I'm like, I would never leave them around my husband in the same room, not because I don't trust my husband, but because I don't trust them and I don't
Mhm.
trust their intentions. And I think when you find somebody that you can trust like that, it's just like, you know, why not? Like, I feel 1,000% comfortable venting to her.
Mhm.
And it's not like talking shit. It's not like
No.
being disrespectful. It is talking shit. It's not being disrespectful about my husband. I
Therapy.
don't. What?
It's like you're talking to your therapist. That's
I
your
feel like
therapist.
I feel like therapy you can be disrespectful though. Like, you can talk disrespectfully about somebody because they're trying to help you through that.
But yeah, but you're
But
not necessarily doing it in a malicious, evil
yeah,
way
yeah,
and
yeah.
talking shit.
No,
You're
it's more like,
venting.
why do fucking men never put the toilet seat down? I fucking fell in again. It's like shit like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
not.
I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody said never. It's a way to break y'all's marriage.
Depends on who you.
How?
That's what I'm saying because
Yeah,
it all falls back to
yeah,
it may have broken other people's marriages because they chose
yeah.
to confide in the wrong
I mean,
person.
because I could probably only confide in like, I don't know if I should say. Whatever. Fuck it. Like two of my cousins. You being one of them.
Yeah, family's a bit
Yeah,
tricky.
a family I would not. I could not confide in them. You're like a different story. Like, I'm just like, okay. You know, you're like
Yeah.
10 years older than me anyway, so it's like we're,
Hold on, am I really?
No.
No, right?
No. You're like
Shit.
you're 5.
Am I?
You're 1990, right?
1990, yeah.
Yeah. 5 years.
That's not bad.
Huh.
Better than fucking 10.
I'm just kidding. Um
Yeah, because I will
yeah.
call you at times and I'll be like, hey, this is going on with me and Jose. Am I overreacting?
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
call you and you'll be like, yeah, bitch, you are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When it comes to family, I just rather not.
Mhm. I don't touch that. I mean, with my siblings, I feel like that's different, but like cousins and stuff, I don't.
But even with some siblings though, because some siblings will kind of take that and feel a certain way towards that
Yeah.
person too.
See, I'm the youngest of 5, so I feel like
That's
my
the one?
oldest sibling, I vent to her a lot because I see her as very wise. I see her as very experienced.
Mm,
She's somebody that I know that I can talk to when I'm having, issues with JC, issues with whatever. And I know she's going to give me a different perspective on it that is more mature. It's like mature advice. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not just like, fuck him, like if it was just
Yeah.
somebody else I was talking to. Um, and then my brother, we talk a lot. And I feel like he gives me the male perspective side on it. He tells me like, hey, like, well, maybe it's not
Mhm.
like that. Maybe, it's like this. You need to like chill out because they both
Mhm.
know exactly how I am. They're both older than me. So, like in that way is what I'm meaning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What about your parents?
Yeah.
Or your mom? Would you, if you were having an issue with your husband,
Oh, I
would
tell my mom
you
everything.
vent to your mom
I do.
about? Oh, okay.
To a certain, like, I vent to my mom because it's not big issues.
Yeah,
It's
nothing
not,
where she'll kind of see him in a different
no, no, no,
light.
no. JC's never stepped out. He's never been disrespectful in any way, anything like that. So I feel very comfortable talking to my mom because I know that it's more of, mom, like, tell me, am I overthinking? Like, because she'll be like, she knows my modo. Like, when I get in my little
Yeah.
modo, like, she knows that I can be an ugly person. And she kind of like just tells me, like, you need to chill out, because she knows him too. I mean, she's known him for
Mhm.
10 years, so she is a little nicer to him than she is to me. But no, I do confide in her. But I feel like
Same.
that is where I would draw the line if I was having other types of issues with my husband. Um, because it's like, once you tell them, if you're not planning on leaving your husband, once you tell them, they're going to have a different perspective on that person.
Yeah. Although there's some that I don't agree with some parents that do have a different perspective on their children's significant other on anything. You know what I mean? If it's something like cheating and you
Yeah,
choose to
that.
take your spouse back,
Mm-hmm.
I get
That.
why your parents would feel a certain way. But if it's something an issue that any marriage and married couple would
Mhm.
have, and they feel a certain type of way after you vent to them, I think in reality that's really shitty.
I think so.
If
I
if
agree.
their mindset starts changing about your spouse, it's very hurtful because it's like they're a good person, and
Yeah.
your husband have had issues,
Mhm.
yet I still
Like if
see.
it's something that you're not in control of. Like if it's
Yes.
something that they don't have control of, then yeah, that's shitty. Like, oh, I wouldn't even know what to say. Like let's say
Yeah.
they got like if JC when he got let go and then I was paying everything, what if my parents did have an issue with that and they were like, "Oh, now you're paying everything." Like absolutely not. Like you should be the one
Yeah.
doing
And
that.
there are parents
And now
like
they're
that.
feeling some type of way. I'd be like, "Hold up, hold up, hold up. This is
Mhm.
my fucking marriage. I don't need your 2 cents in. You know what? I shouldn't even have told you. And you should know after that like not to go and tell them that kind of shit."
Mhm.
But if it's just like, I'm just mad at JC because he pissed me off, mom. He said this, this, and this. And she'll be like, Andrea, you're overreacting, mija. And I'm like, Mom, you're supposed to be on my side.
Yeah.
She's not.
That's so it all falls back to who you vent to
Yeah,
in
for
reality.
sure. For sure. Depends. If it's your best girlfriend, guy friend that can keep this to themselves and spend, not spend your business out there. Spread?
Oh, I think
Sorry, guys.
you skipped
What?
one.
Oh, sorry, 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 sorry. Yeah and no. I learned that venting to the wrong people can paint your spouse in a negative way, causing that person to view them differently. But sometimes you can vent to someone who will just listen with no judgment, letting you unload some stress and give you advice.
Exactly.
A thousand
Yep.
percent. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's more of like the relationship that me and Abby have. It's more of like if she's like on a fuck him, I'm on a fuck him. And then if she's like I fucking love him, I'm on like I fucking love him for you. I just
Mhm.
go off of like what her vibe is because I at the end of the day, I'm going to have her fucking back
Yeah.
no matter what. So, and it's the same thing like vice versa. So if I'm like, "Man, fuck JC." She's like, "Man, fuck that guy." And,
Mhm.
so yeah, I agree with that. Depends if it's your best girlfriend, guy friend that can keep it to themselves and not spread your business out there. Sure. But if it's someone else, hell no, you're becoming emotionally attached to them and to me that's emotionally cheating. What?
I get it.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
cuz I'm not going to vent to another guy like
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
like a sibling,
Yeah.
because to me, yeah, don't
That's
there's no need to
weird.
vent to another guy.
Yeah, no, I agree that's emotional cheating. Like
Yes.
why are you doing it to get them to feel sorry for you? Because I do know people like that. I know people who like will purposely vent to other
To
guys
get
about their
attention.
issues with their own men to get attention from those other guys. Like, no, you deserve so much better. Like, you don't deserve that shit. I could see that. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I didn't
That
even
is
see it
true.
that way.
Yeah, no, yeah. If you're venting to somebody of the opposite sex about your spouse, yeah.
What if they're best friends?
Oh, then
Mm,
that's not an issue, because then
no.
the boyfriend or girlfriend knows that they're best friends.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't count.
Okay. I believe so. I think we all need that person.
Yup.
I think you should keep your business to yourself because you don't know others' intentions. I think it is to a certain degree. I think that you should be careful who you trust talking about your spouse to. I agree with all those.
Mhm.
Be careful because you never know who has those intentions towards you and who wants to see you fall
Mhm.
secretly.
But
And I know
isn't
we always go back to that, and
yes.
it's not us being negative, it's just the truth.
But it's like when you have an issue that you really need to vent to somebody about, and you start going through, the people that are you're close to, and you're like start thinking, "Oh wait, no, I can't tell them this. Oh fuck, I can't call this person. I can't really tell them this." You start realizing that, and it kind of brings you into perspective like, "Okay, I love them,
Yeah.
they're good people, but I really don't trust them to a deeper
Yeah.
level." And I
No,
think
yeah.
that's what I'm looking for. It's
Mhm.
people that I can truly, truly trust in a much deeper level.
I think for me it's really important that they're on the same maturity level as me
Mm-hmm.
and that to a certain degree they have this they're at the same I don't want to say level cuz it sounds bad, but I feel like
level mentally or
Yeah, like
emotionally.
the same stage of life. I feel like we have to be in like similar stages of life to understand each other. You know what I mean?
That's better.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I go to like Abby a lot because we're both in that season of motherhood. Like I'm a new mom.
Growth,
Yeah.
new
Like yeah, yeah,
changes.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I feel like we just, you know, that way, yeah, but I can
Versus
see
those friendships of those people that are kind of like they're okay being where they're at,
yeah, like they're
very
just
pessimistic. Is that the
the
correct word?
maturity level is different.
Not necessarily maturity, but
It's maturity.
they're okay with how they are,
Yeah.
and they're not wanting to,
Yeah. There's just like I love people to death, but there's certain people I wouldn't go ask for relationship advice for. Like if you haven't been in a serious or long-term relationship, or and by serious I mean very serious, okay, relationship, I'm not going to go to you and talk to you about my
something you have
relationship.
no experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you're like,
Well, yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know, I'll
going to
stop right there.
somebody to talk about motherhood and they're not moms.
Or they're just like brand new moms, which I know you're a mom, but you may not have experience as much yet in motherhood. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Um the other question that Myra asked, are you more likely to drop someone based on their beliefs? Why or why not?
Me, no. I've already said it.
No?
Mm-mm. As long, I mean, if they're not being disrespectful towards me and they're respecting my beliefs and where I stand and they're not
Yeah.
pushing their issues, their agenda onto me, no. And as long as we both have the same respect for each other, there's no need for me to.
So if I believe that murder was okay, you would be okay with me? You would be friends with me if I had killed somebody?
If you killed somebody, no.
Why? That's my belief that it's okay to kill somebody.
If you were, no, but now you're saying a murderer.
Yeah, I'm a murderer
I
because I
would
killed
not be
somebody.
friends with a murderer.
That's that's you dropping someone.
On their beliefs.
I believe that murdering is right.
No, now you're good taking it. No, yeah, now you just want to be culera with me. Because that's a
No me
different.
digas así, cabrona.
That's a different thing. Now, why did you murder somebody? Was it self-defense? If that's the case, yeah, we
No,
can
I
be
just wanted to
buddies.
see
Okay,
what it
no,
was
then
like.
you're a psycho and you're on a different level. That's not beliefs.
So because I'm a psychopath, you're gonna drop me?
All right, let me see you go make friends with a psychopath. A ver.
I am.
Ay, pendejo. That was a good one, though. I can't hit you. My wrist is swollen.
What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna read the answers that y'all had for this. I was into this gothic chick, right? But then she was into like the darker side of that religion where it's like upside down A and goat's head. Anyways, needless to say, I didn't chase her.
Oh, like that upside down A symbol. That's what he's. That's
She's
what,
like worshiping,
like
yeah,
the what is that?
yeah.
Like the devil and stuff. Is
Like
Gothic
satanic
is
stuff.
Gothic a religion?
No,
No,
I think
right?
it's just like if they're in different.
A
Because
trend.
just because you're Gothic does not mean you're satanic.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You would be able to be friends with somebody who believes in Satan like that, who worships him, who does like those fucking what's it called? Where they're like outside singing around like the fire. They're like
That's a lot of people though, because even Native Americans would
no,
do that.
I'm saying, but they're praising to not up down. They're praising to. You would be okay with that,
see,
Myra?
look, now you're just pinpointing absolutely everything.
No, truly. If I believed in that and I told you I don't believe in God and that bullshit, I believe in him and
look,
all that shit, you would still be my friend?
that believed in Satan? No.
If I worship Satan.
No.
Those are my beliefs.
No. You know why?
Why?
No. That you on a whole that's crazy though.
No,
we're talking about
those are beliefs.
We're going back to a murderer. It's the same thing.
No.
Yes.
Some people think Catholicism is bullshit. They really do. Like atheists, they think that religion is bullshit.
You know what? I am following in God's path, and that is not God's path. So I will.
Your answer to this question is that yes, you would drop someone based on their beliefs.
Okay, what's your answer to
my
the
answer is
question?
yes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But I'm talking more political though. But I didn't think too
Yeah.
into the whole
I'm down the
question.
same thing as you, like down that same road. As if you are keep it respectful towards me, then I mean it's whatever. You're just there. Do I think of you as less of a person? Yes. No, I'm just kidding. No, just kidding. I mean, everybody thinks differently. I think politics should
Yes.
be left out of family conversations. I don't think it's a dinner talk table.
And
Like, no, I don't care. Like, whatever. But
yeah, I love to have conversations that are political with the right people.
yeah. But if we're talking about, like, it just depends on what beliefs you're talking about. Because if we're going down that road,
No, you went down a dark road though.
that's
You went down a
well, when you're talking
totally
about beliefs,
different
what are your beliefs?
road.
I believe in God. I believe in the Virgin Mary.
You're
I
right.
believe in.
Yes, you're right. I didn't
Okay,
think your ass would think
okay.
dark.
Well, he thought dark too. See, we're just
Oof,
dark
he really
people.
did. Fuck.
Nope, I respect everyone's beliefs and love to learn about them. I would only drop them if they disrespected others' beliefs. Nope, the only reason I will cut someone out of my life if they did me dirty, disrespectful to me or my family, or if they're toxic. I don't need that bad energy in my life.
Okay, so would you guys be friends with somebody that believed in the devil?
I truly want to know.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
I couldn't in reality just because I'd be scared.
I couldn't just because I feel like those are not
bad
just my
energy.
beliefs. That is who I am.
Exactly.
That is what my morals are based off of. And I back up my morals. So I feel like I wouldn't be able to be friends with that type of person. Would I
Well,
be a cordial? I would probably say hi.
okay, so then let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you be friends with somebody that
Mhm.
worship La Santa Muerte?
No. Again, I
How
would
come?
because again, that's going
But they're not pushing their beliefs on you. Let's say you have friends right
I
now that you don't even know they worship them, and unless you go to their house and you see like what is it that they have like their
yeah. I would rather not know. If you want me to continue to be friends with you, I'd rather not
But
know.
see, what if you didn't know and it's a really great friend, really good friend, and then you find out, but that doesn't make them any
I would
different because
distance
they're not
myself.
talking to you about their beliefs.
I don't care. I would distance
Mm.
myself just because now I know what energy you carry with you. And even if you may appear to be a good person, I know that our morals are not the same. And
But what if the
morally, I
energy's
couldn't.
not directed towards you ever?
It doesn't matter. You're directing it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't make you a good person. Sorry, not sorry. Um, it depends on on what they are. I think so. I have strong beliefs and I like to surround myself with similar people. I think it's a hard question to answer and it depends on a lot of different factors, but for the most part, I feel like I surround myself with people with similar beliefs. Yeah.
The majority of people do
Yeah.
that, or
I think I mean it depends on what we're classifying as beliefs.
religion, politics.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still I don't know. I would like.
What?
Mm,
What? For those of you who may have friends that are like worshiping other stuff like that
do
or
they?
that
Do y'all talk about it?
like are you still friends with them? Do you feel comfortable? Like I wouldn't want to go to their house just because I know that energy is being there, but then I wouldn't want them at my house because I don't need them to bring any energies with them.
Well, are you friends with people from different religions
Yes.
who don't just or who don't worship God but worship other things,
Yeah.
other
And that's okay.
beings?
Yeah.
So wouldn't that be the same for La Santa Muerte though?
No. Because that is an
I
evil
really don't
thing.
know just because I'm not too familiar with La Santa Muerte to exactly say what it is. I just know what I've always been told is that it's just
Evil.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So just because it's evil.
But the people that I know that I've seen that do, I mean they're
the
not
ones
bad people.
the ones I've seen,
Yeah.
they're fucked up. They've always been fucked up.
I don't know. If somebody
I don't
if
think
somebody
that
does
she knows.
no wait, but if somebody does do that, I worship. I would like to know.
Oh, no disrespect if y'all do.
Yeah, no, well, no disrespect, but I'd like to know
Don't come for
behind
me,
it
please.
because I've always told like that you
Yeah.
sell your soul to
to them
to them
to receive something.
Yeah, so is that true? You know, it's just
I
all
don't
about
know.
being educated. Not saying I agree with it, none
So why don't
whatsoever.
you go look it up?
What?
Why don't you go look it up?
You know what? There's something about that being on my history.
There's something about me
I
typing
love to
it.
be educated by people
I
that have
cannot.
experience.
I cannot with
I just
you.
don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
know. I
There's
think
no shame. I just want to be educated, you know, just like I mean, religion is so all over
it
the place
is.
nowadays.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's anything associated with evil, I couldn't associate myself with it. As straight as that. Like if I knew somebody who's doing brujeria, I couldn't associate myself with them just because I couldn't. That's not the energy I want around me.
So would you go to a card reading?
No. I would never do a card reading. I would never do a card reading. I would never do a palm reading. I'm not into any of that stuff.
Knowing your
No.
future, or
It
believing
is
somebody
in
knows
God's
your
hands and
future.
I don't need to know what it is.
So what about those people that say they can tap into, like, you know, those people that go to the are they mediums? Yeah.
I would do
Do you
medium.
believe in
Mhm.
but what's the difference?
A medium is not telling me my future. A medium is not predicting when I'm going to die.
But
A
you
medium
the
is not
medium is reaching out to
a
your loved
medium
ones
is
beyond. Wouldn't
speaking.
that
No. A medium, our loved ones come forward to
mhm.
show themselves to the medium. It's not the medium going, they can't just channel whoever they want to channel.
You believe in that though?
It's our people stepping forward. I do. I do.
Yeah.
I truly do. Yeah. Do I feel like some people fake it? Oh yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Yeah, because I feel you would feel the presence, right? You would
Yeah.
have to because the energy's so
Mhm.
strong.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do it. I would be into that.
Yeah.
Just because I would be curious to see if grandma or grandpa would come through.
Because that's who you would want to go
That's really the
interact with,
only.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I
See, I really don't care to, just because I haven't lost somebody to where
like that.
to where
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
feel it, and I yearn to like
Yeah.
hear from them or feel their energy.
Yeah.
I don't really have
Mhm.
that attachment with
No, I
anybody
could see
that has
that. Yeah.
respect to grandma. I
No,
love
no,
her
no.
and
Yeah.
grandpa, but I just don't have that attachment like you do and
Yeah.
other people do, to where they
Mhm.
would want to tap into them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. I
Yeah,
understand.
and I hope to not
Yeah.
have that experience for a long
You will.
time.
Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. No, yeah, no, I get what you mean. My heart's hurting.
Pinche diabla aquí, you will.
My heart's hurting. It's too much evil that we're talking about. No disrespect though for anybody
No.
who
There's
does,
nothing wrong with talking
there
about it. God is good. God is
there's
great.
just
In
it's
my
those
opinion.
those energies that just don't line up with my energies, and I don't need that
Mhm.
energy. And you know what? Have you ever met somebody?
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. Have you ever met somebody? I don't know if y'all are like this. I don't know if it's because I'm just like a sensitive person. I don't know if it's
You're
like
sensitive.
what it is.
Mhm.
I know I'm sensitive, but like I when I meet someone, I can tell if I vibe with them or not. I can tell if they have good energy or not. Like I have met people where I'm like, I don't like their vibe. I don't like their energy. And they could be like, oh my God, they're so nice. I love them, blah, blah, blah. And I meet them and I'm instantly like, nope.
Mhm.
No.
Because they don't vibe with what you're,
No, it's something.
or what?
No, it's like the energy that they give off. It's
Like a
like
creepy, dark energy, or like
not
no
necessarily. It like feels, I don't even know how to
uncomfortable.
explain it. Yeah, but to a certain degree, it's more of like just like their, I don't want to say their aura, but it's like
No, yeah, it's their aura.
their aura.
Yeah, it's
I,
their
I mean, I
aura.
don't see colors and shit like that like some people do, but I have literally met people and I'm like, no, mm-mm. I don't want to associate myself with them. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to be friends with them. Nowhere near them.
Like their energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I always know I'm like, no.
I've had like creepy vibes, but not like
That too.
dark aura vibes where I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, I don't want your energy
Yeah.
anywhere around me.
No, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I know people that don't believe in God, atheist. Those are good.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
I
not
don't care.
saying not
Those
saying
those are
no,
good.
like their energy, like you know what I mean.
Myra.
That
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Some people don't. Some people believe. Jeez, he's gonna kick my ass.
the atheist, the Scientologist.
Yeah, some people are more about science than they are about religion. Some people believe just strictly in science. There's no way that God could have created this and this and this. That's your beliefs, man. Just like,
I respect everybody's
yeah,
beliefs.
if you worship a different God, then I respect that. I would love to know more about it. But I think everybody should believe in something greater, something bigger. I feel like you have to in this world.
You do. Everybody does, whether it's good or bad. Everybody worships
Yeah.
something or someone.
I mean, I feel like if it was just like if I just believed you just die and that's it, I wouldn't want to live for what? Or I would live on the fucking edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because why not? If nobody's gonna answer to what
I
I'm
wouldn't want to
doing,
live like that
whatever.
though.
If you didn't believe in like
Oh,
anything
if
else,
you don't believe in anything,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, there are people out there that don't believe in anything.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you think those are the people going crazy?
No.
Oh.
I feel like to a certain degree they're more at peace. What?
You think so?
You're not nervous that God's coming?
Me, very.
Exactly.
But I want to get to the point where I'm not and I'm
Yeah.
at peace
I'm
and
not.
I'm ready for him to come. That's my goal.
I'm not ready to die. I have too much to do.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not ready to die either.
I don't think I'll ever be at peace with that.
No, but people say you should.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. I think with that's why I don't judge, because with any religion, any beliefs, there's darkness in everything.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's darkness in every single thing. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying there's not one religion where somebody can stand there and tell me, no, ours is flawless, ours is perfect, this is what you should believe.
I don't even know what my religion is.
I don't either. I just know people who are a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah. I wouldn't consider myself a Catholic. I don't consider myself a Christian. I'm kind of just a daughter of God.
Yes.
A child of God.
I can't do Catholic churches here. I've tried. I can't
do them
relate.
in Mexico or here.
No, I can't relate, because I feel like a lot of Catholic churches are more of shaming you. This is what you should be doing. This is what you shouldn't be doing. And I just can't relate to that. I've gone to a lot of non-denominational churches here. I can relate to those.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're not trying to shove things down your throat. It's more relatable.
Yeah.
God loves you as you are.
How did we get into this conversation? Oh,
We
yeah.
were talking about the devil
talking about
and La
beliefs.
Santa Muerte.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even check if my hair is fucked up. Is it fucked up?
you know what? I like
What?
that rapper Santa Fe Clan. Does he worship La Santa Muerte?
I don't fucking know.
I wonder if that's where he got his
That's like
name.
saying if like Santa Maria, Madre de Dios, is worshipped by
Why would it be? You just said Santa Maria Madre de Dios.
Santa.
That
it's
explains
Santa.
her. You just explained who she
asked-
was in her name.
You just asked if Santa Fe. Why? Just because his name is Santa Fe.
Santa Fe Clan.
Uh-huh. What does that have to do with
But
anything?
your example was horrible.
No,
because
it wasn't,
the
because it's
name
Santa
explained it.
Maria.
No, because say the name again.
Santa Maria. If it or
no,
if the name
say
was
the full name like
no,
you said.
but
it.
it's
No,
the
no,
same
no, wait.
shit.
No, say the full name like you said it.
It's the same shit.
No, say the full name like can you say the full name like you said it?
Categorizing it.
No, as you see, you don't want to repeat it because you know I have a point.
No, you don't.
Yes, your example
Trust
was
me, you
horrible. Your example was horrible.
My examples are always great.
No.
Yes, they are.
No.
Fuck you. Anyways, guys, we are planning to have a new cover photo. New pictures coming soon.
Yes. When she finds time, because she be trying to flake. Is that, do people still flake? Is that a word?
No,
Flake?
ma'am.
No.
That was like
She's still
so
trying to, ¿cómo se dice?
1990s.
She's still trying to
to
what's
what?
the new word? What's the new word right now?
I'm trying to stand on business, okay?
No, she's not. No, she's not.
I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
What
And
does
they're
that
like,
mean?
gotta stand on business. You gotta stand on business. And I'm like, what? Like, kids are just making bullshit up. Like,
Stand on business.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
like, I'm gonna fight you. I gotta stand on business. So I gotta fight you now because I said I was gonna fight you. So I gotta stand on business. And
So I
make
gotta
sure.
stick to my word.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
Stand on business. Yes, ma'am.
You know which one I don't like?
What?
Cap. Oh,
Cap?
you cap. Right? You
Or-
cap. You're
Mm,
lying.
No,
Because
no. Like you say something and they're like cap. That's it. Just cap.
that means what? You're lying?
Yeah,
That's stupid.
yeah,
Cap what?
yeah. I don't fucking know. I don't understand these kids, man.
Not even kids, because you even see 20-year-olds, early 30-year-old, like my age
They're
kids
lost.
saying cap and.
They're lost. They're lost and trying to fit in somewhere they don't belong.
That's a generation that
What?
they're supposed to like be there for our kids. The people that are saying stand your business and cap.
No, those are the type of people that are gonna be fucking raising us, taking care of us when we're older.
I don't know about you, not
Is all that
me.
fucked up
I don't
generation.
plan to be here. I'm not dead. I won't be dead though.
What do you mean? That's like your children's generations right now.
No, but I won't be here in the U.S.
Yes, the fuck you will.
No, I will not.
Bet.
No,
Bet.
I'll weasel my
Bet.
way into fucking Switzerland or something.
Bet.
Oh, I know.
No, I do. I would love to try to live in a different country. That's not
Why
Mexico.
not?
I would love to live in a
Why
different.
not Mexico though?
Like I want to experience something different. I want to experience something way different. But then again, I don't want a language barrier.
But you haven't experienced all of Mexico because
No,
Mexico
I'm not
in
saying
itself is so
no.
different. Each
So
region.
I told JC that in a couple of years, like once because I want to homeschool, but once we get there and we're like good and we're comfortable and maybe I can do travel nursing because they make fucking bank. And he can be a stay-at-home dad. We can switch roles here. He can be a stay-at-home dad. He can travel with me everywhere, right? So we do contracts. So you work for like 3 months and then you have like 3 months off. And then you work 3 months or like whatever it is. Like you take contracts where you want.
Yeah.
As long as you want them.
And you do that throughout all around the country.
Yeah, you can do that. Look.
No, but I'm saying you specifically would, right?
Why yeah, I would do different states.
No,
or even
countries.
No, I wouldn't do different countries. I would just do different states.
Homeschooling.
Yeah.
Why
so hold on, can you listen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so do travel nursing and then take the 3 months off, like the summers off, and go live in Mexico for the summer. That's what I want to do. I want to live there at least for like 1 to 3 months because I want her to be very in our culture. I want her to speak Spanish. I want her to know. I just want her to know more about our culture. And let's be fucking for real, she's not going to learn it here.
No,
because
we don't even
I
know
barely
it.
know.
Yeah, we don't even know it.
So I want to be there where it's like you have to speak Spanish to communicate.
Yeah, because even people that go to a rancho, they don't even know the culture in reality.
No.
They just know what they think they know. But
Yeah.
the whole Mexico in itself, from the language that used to be spoken, just all the indigenous tribes that came from Mexico itself.
And like live off the land, live on their diet, live, I want to do that. That's one of my goals in life.
That's so badass. Yeah, I applaud a lot of those people that live in different countries, that just pick up their family and move to different countries.
Yeah, me too.
And there's a lot of them with kids, though.
Yeah.
A lot of them that they're just like, yeah, I don't like the route we're going.
I fucking wish I could.
I really do, too. But I just don't, like,
if
the
I wasn't,
what if scares me. That's what, the
for
what
me,
if.
It's being close to my family. If I wasn't close to my family, I think it'd be much easier. I can't leave my family. I can't leave my parents.
I would try it.
I couldn't.
Oh, well, I think it's easier for me because my parents left.
Yeah. If my parents left and I wasn't close to my siblings, then possibility I could just be like, you know what? Peace.
Yeah, me and Jose don't really see I see my siblings more. But not like just because Monday through Friday, really. So no, I could move to a different country and try it out.
Why not then?
But it would be hard. I think what's stopping me is not necessarily my family or his. It's the kids, the whole environment, the schools, you know what I mean?
But they're all better.
Agree. Anywhere else is just any.
So why not? Why not give them a better?
Well, because let's say you're in my position, your kids are older, your oldest one doesn't want to move from what she's known, what she knows. So how would I be to take her away from all that just for my satisfaction?
Give me a year, I would tell her. Give me a year. We're going to go experience this. We can put you in whatever sport you want to do over there. You know, you'll still be doing the same
Mhm.
things.
Because even like those families that sell their houses and get an RV, homeschool their kids, and just, I at least want to experience it once, just take the RV out
Do
of
it.
my bucket list.
Yeah. Me too. I would want to
Bungee
experience it once.
jumping too.
Oh, fuck no. You could, no. Mm-mm.
Why
No,
not?
thank you. What if it snaps?
See, my thing is not what if it's not. What if I die
What
due to
if
a heart attack
What if
while
I'm
I'm like,
going down and it wraps around my neck and it just decapitates me?
explain how that would happen. If
What do you
the
mean?
rope is behind you when you jump, how
Yeah.
would it?
Well, aren't you head down? So what if like when you swing back up, you go too high because you're so light that the
Oh,
things like comes this way somehow, and then you just go decapitate immediately.
you know who jumped off a plane? Janet.
Fuck no, she's
She jumped
crazy.
out of a plane.
Fuck
And she said
no.
that the moment they
No, I
opened the
couldn't.
doors, that's when she was just like, oh
Like
shit.
I'm going to heaven now.
She says you just have to do it. You just have to
I
jump.
couldn't. I couldn't.
And then you'll be going down. And then the other part where it kind of gets to you is whenever you have to kind of like unhook yourself from the guy in the back and it kind of lowers you apart from him and
No.
he's not attached to
Mm-mm.
you anymore. She
No.
says that part kind of gets to you too.
No. I mean, I did parasailing, and that's as adventurous as they get.
See, if you did
And I'm
that, it
scared of
would
the
be
ocean.
easier to do jumping. Let's do jumping off a plane.
Uh,
Let's
Parasailing, I am not above the clouds, ma'am. I am nowhere near the sky. Okay, if I fall out of the parasailing, I'm gonna survive that fall. If I fall out of a plane and something happens and my parachute doesn't come
you're
out,
gonna survive that fall.
yes,
You would survive that fall too.
no,
Yeah,
out of a
you
plane.
you may not like.
Do you know that over a certain amount of feet, it's considered you landing into concrete, even if it's landing into like water? The water turns into concrete because of how fast you're coming down. Not like actually turns into concrete, but like the amount of force. So you die. You shatter every bone in your body. So no thank you, Myra. You do it and you let me know how you like it.
Well, I'm not gonna do it anymore because now that image is gonna be stuck in my
See,
head,
even
and I'm the
when
type of person that hears something and then I'm like, God, that's gonna happen to me.
when we used to go see the Santo Rey,
Oh, uh-huh.
I would want to throw up when I'm like looking over the
Why?
edge.
Oh, but
Like
that's
over the
because the
edge and you see
mountain
the
was.
fucking mountain. Ay!
No, but that was different though. That's legit dangerous.
But jumping out of a plane isn't Myra. Myra. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, there's no
No,
sort of
thank you. I
safety net
couldn't.
when you like.
Maybe
Hold
if
up.
I didn't have anxiety. Maybe if you asked me pre-kid, I would be like, fuck it, yeah.
But
let's
you
do
don't
it.
think that'll help your anxiety?
No.
No.
I would probably die up there from a whole panic attack.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I feel like I would die from the.
Yeah, no, thank you. No fucking thank you. Just even thinking about it right
Then
now,
for
I'm
real,
getting
they'd just be
anxious.
like, "All right, she's gone. Let me just throw her ass." out."
Literally. Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh no. Well,
I'm not very adventurous anymore.
I see that.
I don't even want to do Six Flags. I don't want to do roller coasters.
Oh no, I don't do
I
roller
don't.
coasters.
I used
I'm
to.
terrified.
We used to go all the time. We had the pass. We would
Uh-huh.
literally go once a month at least, minimum, when we first
So
started
what made
dating.
you change to be going from not scared to being scared?
Anxiety.
Mm.
Literally, I didn't have anxiety then.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't.
No.
I could do anything.
Roller coasters give me really, really bad
I
anxiety.
was out in the fields getting drunk.
Nope.
They're fucking four locos, random people's cars. And now I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Like, I see those things on TikTok. It's like, back in the day when you were in the back seat of some random person, drug dealer's car, drunk, whatever, driving around, whatnot, and now you're like fucking non-toxic, don't do red 40.
Super
I'm
careful
like,
with your
fuck,
kids.
that's me. Antisocial as fuck. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy. I don't understand what happened.
What our parents always told us would happen. We'd grow up and realize it's not that easy.
No, we'd grow up and realize that a lot of those people weren't meant for us.
Yeah.
They always know. They always fucking know.
Just like we'll be having that conversation with our kids.
No, fuck, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, she's gonna be growing out in a ranch.
And she's gonna have to get married.
to a goat. Just kidding. Ew. Um, hopefully to a farmer, not no drug dealer.
A farmer?
Yeah. Why not?
Where do you plan to move?
Up north somewhere. North Texas.
Uh,
Let me clarify.
I mean, yeah, if you still fighting farms.
I think I will.
Mm.
That's the goal. Somewhere in Texas. Maybe not too north because they're getting snow right now.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, like Dumas, Amarillo, like all that up there is all snow. Or at least it was yesterday. So I'm pretty sure today still is.
We need snow.
We're not gonna get snow.
We need
We're just getting
snow.
these fucking cold fronts.
Can we please get snow? I don't want to go to work.
Y luego all next week it's supposed to freeze. Oh, we're supposed to get.
Rain all next week.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to get sleet Sunday night. So early Monday morning it's supposed to be like frozen, but then as the sun comes up, it's gonna thaw it out, and then it's just gonna be wet.
Okay, we're going way off topic with fucking weather.
Sorry. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to another episode of Chisme con las Primas. Don't forget to submit your
Oh, the
stuff and look at
YouTube
our.
comments.
Oh shit!
Because they asked for advice.
I sent it to you.
The title drew me in. My fiance has been shady as fuck ever since we moved to downtown Miami. And he started his new job. I have zero proof, but he's been at this job for 2+ months, and I don't know any names of any coworkers. At his old job, we would go out with his coworkers and their significant others. He would golf with his coworkers, friends, etc. I don't want to confront him, but I know there has to be someone else he's flirting with, probably overthinking it, but so glad to have found this podcast. Oh no.
Okay, first of all, I read that and I was like, oh, thank you.
Oh yeah,
it
thank
just
you.
feels good. But yeah, no, fuck no.
No,
Immediately no.
I don't agree with that whatsoever. I think there's somebody else, and if there is, I'm sorry and I'm wrong on that.
You're
I apologize
supposed to be
for
the
that.
positive person.
Yes,
though, bruh.
but I would no,
What?
because one, you're moving to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Miami, but I mean,
It's Miami.
it's Miami.
Girl.
Maybe I'm stereotyping, but
You
it's a
are.
good stereotype,
Okay.
right?
Keep going.
Is it true? Is this true though?
To a
Sepa
certain
la
degree.
madre. But you don't know any of his coworkers.
Going from knowing all of his coworkers,
Yes,
hanging out
to
with
hanging out with.
to now this. Yeah, no. I feel like something shady.
Yeah.
I'm the toxic one that's gonna be like, yeah, follow your gut, listen to your gut,
Mhm.
girl.
If you don't want to confront him, don't. That's on you. I would. But why don't you start with, hey, so
Can you introduce when you want to hang out
yeah,
with some of your coworkers? Like, do you want to introduce me to some of them?
because it's not out of the norm. If y'all did
Yeah.
it back then, that's how you start the
Yeah.
conversation. Hey, so when are we gonna? And then get his intake on it, and then I feel like that's when you would know. Okay, yeah. I was right.
Like his answer based off of it. Like,
yes.
hey, let's invite some of your coworkers. Let's
to
go.
the house.
Let's go.
Or,
Or golfing. Did she say they used to golf? Is that what I read? Like whatever activities y'all used to do with his coworkers, I would just kind of like throw that in there like nonchalantly, like, hey, let's go do this with your new coworkers like we used to do, and just see
golf.
what his reaction is. Yeah, because he shouldn't have any issue with it then.
No.
Because y'all used to do that with
Yeah.
coworkers.
Unless there's a certain coworker that he just doesn't want you to meet because maybe she has no clue you're in the picture.
Yeah, or maybe he like has a whole lie built around it, because some men like to make you out
I'm
to
not
be
married.
no, not even that. Like, my
Oh.
wife is so horrible, she's so toxic, she beats me, she's mentally abusive,
I've tried
physically,
leaving
emotional.
her, but she just won't.
She's threatening me with a kid, like bullshit like
We're
that.
going through
when y'all aren't
issues.
doing like going through
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
And not only that too, but maybe the coworkers he's around may be a bunch of guys, and it may not be a girl necessarily, and those guys have a different type of environment
Yeah.
where it's, hey, let's go meet other girls, or let's go out to lunch and talk to girls, because I feel like there are
Yeah.
those guys in the workplace que son bien culeros.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alex.
that's
Just kidding.
que son bien culeros. That could probably be it, and he probably got sucked into it. And
Mm-hmm.
if that's the case, you either way, no, you don't want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to be seen like, oh, you're a little bitch, you're not gonna hang out with us, you're not gonna do this, oh, because you're married, you think you're better than it, or something like that. Or it could be that he just moved there and he's trying to feel it out and he's trying to like bond with them, and maybe they're pieces of shit and he's not bonding with them and he's miserable there, but he doesn't want to tell you anything, or maybe he hasn't built that relationship with them. Like, I would say follow your gut, but
Ask.
don't jump into the worst of the worst yet
Yeah.
until you
Start by
know.
asking questions, and you have the right to ask questions because
You
it
know.
was normal back before y'all moved over there.
Yeah.
But I think you do need to do it and figure it out before he becomes your husband, because right now he is just your fiance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says that
Oh yeah. Figure it out.
my fiance has been shady, so before you turn it into a marriage, make sure you have no doubts, because if
Yeah.
you're starting to have doubts, you should never go into a marriage with doubts.
Yeah. Agree.
That is my thing. Don't
Agree.
get married just to get married because everybody's getting married, or because that's the thing. I
A marriage
got a
isn't
ring,
going to
so
change
now it's time.
anything. Marriage is not going to make them
No,
faithful.
the
Marriage
issues will still be
yes.
there.
Mm-hmm.
A wedding
Agreed.
isn't going to fix it.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
before you take that step and that huge commitment, I would make sure you have absolutely no doubts whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. You still have time because y'all haven't married each other yet. And I mean, that sucks if y'all move to like a whole new state together. But definitely don't get married until you figure it the fuck out.
Look, I mean, he could be cheating on you. And this move, instead of looking at it in a negative way, it's a positive thing. Because if y'all were to have stayed back where y'all were, he could have been cheating on you and you would have never known it.
Or stepped out on you after y'all got married because
yes,
those intentions were already there.
And this move is kind of like, hey, a move, not in a bad way, but kind of making you open your eyes before it's too late.
And then if you move back home, then it's like, hey, you move back home to like a fresh start almost, because he's gonna be over there, and you know.
Or it could be that you're just overthinking things.
Yeah.
But you will never know unless you ask, and start off by
start
saying,
with,
hey,
let's
babe,
go golfing with.
Yeah, with your coworkers, or invite your coworkers over.
Oh, I saw this really cool place.
Or when am I gonna meet them? I haven't met any of them. I knew them back in your old
But don't
job.
say it like snarky or like
no.
Like, why haven't I met any of your coworkers? What are you hiding, huh? Even if you make like a joke, like just don't, you know.
But ask.
Yeah.
Ask.
For sure.
Because if you don't ask, girl, it's your fault.
Well, good luck with that. Keep us updated.
Yes, please.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. We do put our links on there so you can submit your advice or your chisme or just whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Even if you're like a little lit and you're like, hey, have y'all ever thought about this? Just submit it on there. Send us a DM if the survey's not up, which actually they've been up every single day. Round of applause. But thank you guys for listening to another episode of Chisme con las Primas.
Yes.
Make sure y'all listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Until next time.
Bye.